Welcome to the Get Your Ass Up podcast. I'm Tony, the closer. I'm here to inspire and motivate you to never give up on your dreams. As a former NFL athlete who overcame personal setbacks like going to jail and bankruptcy, I turned my life around to become one of the top salesmen in the world. In this podcast, we'll feature celebrity guests, successful entrepreneurs, and my incredible network to give you real-world advice on how to achieve success in all aspects of life. Whether you're looking to build a successful business, achieve financial freedom, or simply need some motivation to keep pushing forward, we've got you covered. Man, we've had amazing celebrity guests on here like Dame Dash, T.I., my boy Joe Hayden and Edgerrin James, Andre Berto, and more, sharing their stories and insights on how to reach their full potential. Listen, so are you ready to get your ass up and achieve your dreams? Hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss an episode of the Get Your Ass Up podcast with me, your boy Tony, the closer. Let's dive in. Let's change your life together. Let's go. Hey, man, we on another episode. This episode is going to be funny as a motherfucker.
Say that California weed got that nigga talking light. Like he in a church house. Nigga, you done paid for this motherfucking room, them white folks up the road and them costumes and them gold chains around their neck. Yeah, they finna have some orgies, so talk loud, nigga. They don't give a damn. You ain't got to whisper with the Omni Hotel, downtown Dallas. We got the whole city lit up. Yeah, nigga, fuck it. And they got some white folk partying up the way. And I ain't going home tonight. Yeah, so fuck it.
What's up, man? I got my guy Charleston White sitting with me today. If you haven't listened to the first 10 minutes behind the scene, this is one crazy motherfucker, man.
Say I pulled up picking that nigga up from the airport with goddamn me some soulful gospel music, singing about the Lord with Donald Trump hats in the back, in the mirror, in the motherfucking mirror. Where you ride the back behind me, you swear up and down, it's a white boy driving.
Man, I get to the airport. I see Charleston pull up. He's like, yeah. I got Donald Trump, Make America Great hats in the back. And I look to the back of the car, and this motherfucker literally has in his windshield
Trump 2020, Trump 2024, and I hate gangs. What a combination.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Man, they diagnosed me as marijuana psychosis and suicidal and homicidal by ideation and preparation. They think I want to be killed by the police, and they a lying motherfucker.
You wanted to get killed by Shaquille O'Neal Jr. tonight.
Yeah, that I know. Everybody know big nigga South. Giraffes is some of the most feeble motherfucking animals in the world, and they the tallest creatures and biggest creatures on earth. Yeah, giraffes are soft.
Hey, y'all, so let me tell y'all.
Big niggas are soft.
Let me tell y'all
and
what
if
happened
you wasn't
tonight.
training in that motherfucking boxing and taking them steroids, nigga. Say, y'all see that nigga been working out? How long it's been?
Hey, we 9+ weeks now.
Nah, okay, I give it. I was swear up and down that nigga been on steroids, but I give him 9 weeks to do that to you. Consistently. 2 a days. Consistently 2 a days. I swear up and down that nigga was on steroid, but I'm gonna take his word. He been doing 2 a days for 9 weeks.
Yeah, so look, tonight, y'all, we go out to grab some dinner before we came to sit down and do the show.
Say, Larry, what was the name of the spot? Bitter End in Deep Ellum, one of the hottest spots in Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Bitter End.
Yeah, so is it Billy Ann?
Bitter End.
Bitter End.
Yeah, like a bitter bitch.
Yeah.
At the end of her days.
I had a bitter end to my night in that motherfucker.
Nigga, we had a smooth, cool player night up until that point.
I go in this motherfucker.
And this nigga was big, y'all. I think Tony was scared.
You ain't think that was motherfucker.
Stand up. Them boxing
look.
skills would have to go to the test.
Hey, I was going to...
I noticed that. My nigga stood it up immediately.
Hey, ain't no bitch in me now.
Nah, that nigga stood up immediately. Most niggas would have stayed sitting down, biggest nigga was.
Hey, look, the nigga looked like Shaquille O'Neal Jr.
He was young.
Yeah, he was like a 33-year-old Shaquille O'Neal. This nigga was a big bitch.
We always go out to jump on him.
Oh no, I've been training, bro.
I saw that. I saw the video, nigga. That motherfucker. Listen, when that nigga get that double up on that jab, and he step in with that right, and then come back. Listen, and then when he come back, cause listen, he setting you up with that left, and he come back with that right, and he lean into it, and he got that snap. Yeah, he been trained by a professional. Y'all leave him alone.
Yeah, I've been working in the gym, bro. But this is a big motherfucker, man. But he walks up to me, and he's like, "Yeah, you know who you with, right?"
Now this is my hometown, my nigga.
Niggas want to kill him. I'm sitting down, so I stand up. I'm like, "Huh?" Like, what'd you say, bro? He's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm a LA nigga. I'm a blood.
I'm a real blood.
A real blood. And niggas don't like that disrespect."
What the fuck is a real blood?
And I got confused for a minute. I'm like, first off, just in the back of my head, I'm like, Nipsey, he said he disrespected
And you
Nipsey
love
Hussle.
Nip. You rock with
Yeah, I
Nip.
was
You
like-
defend Nip. Matter of fact, you put me in the fire behind Nip.
I'm a huge Nipsey fan, so I go, hold on. First off, my nigga, like, I ain't never said nothing about Nip. I fuck with Nip, so why you even coming to me talking to me about what another nigga said? Oh, you with him, though. So you could easily get caught up in the... I was like, oh, no, I'm cool. I ain't worried about none of that. Nigga goes, yeah, I'm a real blood. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. So you upset about...
And he somewhat done invaded your personal space.
Yeah, that's why I stood the fuck up, though, because I'm like, hold on, nigga, like, hey, shit, it's a little bit of, hey, ain't no bitch over here. I'm from North Philly, nigga. We going, hey, look, you gonna feel me.
Now he only got you by height though, you know, by you know, your width and size, y'all, you know, he only got you by height.
These motherfucking hands are sharp.
You been training. Most niggas don't train. Let's just keep that in mind. Most niggas don't train.
These hands are sharp right now. I done got 8 weeks of fucking consistent boxing training from pros. I will fuck some shit up right now on most niggas. Like if you not in the gym,
and just on principles as a man, you're really offended by the approach because you ain't disrespected Nip.
Exactly. I was, bro, like even the fact that like, you know, if for you to be the security at the establishment.
Yeah, you the security at the establishment.
To come and bother patrons, nigga, I'm a millionaire, bro. I don't even be on that type of time. Like I come to your spot, nigga. If I post this shit go viral.
Yeah.
Like,
and we with a major player, nigga, a big figure out of Dallas. So he bypassed the popular face. He bypassed Larry and come to you with. So I'm thinking a nigga fan. So when I'm coming,
that's what I thought though.
When I'm coming from the bathroom, I'm thinking it's a fan because his body language was two niggas. He was really talking in your ear. So he wasn't confronting you. He was really talking in your ear. But his body language wasn't fan body language. So as I'm coming from the bathroom and I'm trying to assess what I see, because I see you standing up and we've been sitting down the whole night chilling. So I see you standing up. So that's my first sign of a red flag. Okay, so I'm walking into a different kind of situation. And then you're not talking. I see the look on your face like, nigga, what? And then I see his body language.
Man, I was fucking tripping at the fact that he even had the balls to walk up and say, hey, you know niggas want to kill him, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't know that. I didn't know niggas want to kill me.
I mean, like, I told you when we did the last podcast, I was like, bro, I don't agree with everything you say, but like, for a motherfucker to be like, first off, I didn't know gangsters really listen to YouTube and Instagram like that. That's the first thing. I'm like this. I thought internet gangsters was like one thing, but like this shit for real. Like these niggas really, the gangsters now is online watching YouTube.
That's what happened, homie. So let me just say this, homie. When you came to my aid, right? And even in the process of coming to my aid, with the cameras off, the microphones off, you said, "Hey, yo, man, why you say this about King Von? What's your position on that? Man to man, we talked about that. You said, man, I met the kid. I met King Von, and he and this is my take on him. And I don't like the fact that you said this. And I said, well, shit, nigga, this is where I stand with this. You said, well, man, but still, I don't like the fact that you said this. You said also with Nip, I get what you were saying, man, but I don't like the fact that you said this. We said that as man to man with no cameras. And that was a disagreement, right?
Correct.
And even on camera, we somewhat kind of went there, but we didn't take it there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, well, shit, nigga, it's like you justifying. Even you still took the position where I met King Von in person. I know the kid. We still fuck with each other, but we don't see eye to eye on that, right? That was man to man. That's two men saying this is where I stand, but we don't want to hurt each other over that.
Right.
And you actually met these people. You see what I'm saying? So for these other black men to take this position, and they've never met these guys, or even if they met these guys, me and you disagree on that, and we would never come to an agreement on that. You would never agree with me on that. I respect that, but I don't disrespect you for that.
Yeah, and that's the piece that I know a lot of these guys who get into these gangs and they get in their young ages have been brainwashed by the ideology of a gang and what it's supposed to mean to them. But I think we got to start using more common sense. Like at this point, like we like.
Let me just say
I think
this.
that common sense is so necessary.
I don't. If you really pay attention to what I say, you never hear me say leave your gang. I never advocate leaving your gang. It's the community's job to replace the gangs. It's the community's job. It's the family's job to make it hard for gangs to recruit. Gangs are a alternative to feeling unloved, feeling abandoned, feeling rejected. Maybe coming from a home life where you're being abused. It's an alternative to that, right? So you never hear me say, man, you should leave your gang. You never hear me tell them niggas quit gang banging. I bash the actions of gangs, but you never hear me say, well, you should leave it, because I know the community don't have anything to replace it with. You see what I'm saying? So, as detrimental as it is, I would never tell a kid or anybody to leave the gang, because right now the community don't have anything to replace gangs with.
So let me ask you a question, man. Like tonight was like something different for me because nigga, I go out everywhere.
You a multi-millionaire, nigga. You ain't used to this kind of shit. This poor nigga shit what you experience.
I go out everywhere, man.
This poor nigga broke nigga shit what you experienced tonight.
Yeah, I ain't never, bro. Like I'm like, hold on, dog. Like, did bro just come on that
and
type
this nigga
of energy, bro?
Listen to me, y'all. This ugly ass nigga with all these goddamn tattoos on his face. This nigga was humongous.
Yeah,
this
a big bitch.
Nigga
was a big motherfucker.
Humongous. I'm thinking I need to hire this nigga for security. This nigga was you.
That nigga would kick your ass. He'd set you up.
Tony a big nigga, homie. This nigga was at least 2 to 3 times bigger than Tony.
Yeah, that motherfucker was big. He was Shaquille O'Neal Jr.,
That nigga
bro.
hovered. That nigga hovered over you.
Hey, look, I was ready to try to use your hands out a little bit.
I'm laying dead to kill a nigga that size. Because I know it's not a white man that want to hurt me, homie. As some of the most horrific things that I've said about white people, and I've actually served time for killing a white man. White people don't want to hurt me for what I've said about white people. I've said just as equally as bad things to whites that I've said to black people. I probably can't count on my hand a threat from one white person, homie. My soul cry at times, homie, when I think about it's a nigga want to kill me for what I said. But he ignoring the fact that somebody actually done something to him in real life. He overlooked them, but he got a disdain to kill me for what I've said. And I've never intentionally tried to hurt him.
Yeah, what I witnessed tonight was something that really is like different, man. I've never experienced somebody have that type of energy for a motherfucker that didn't even directly say something to them.
Well, I got this. I don't pack this for a white man. I don't think about a Klansman. This is a military grade of jail spray, mace. This is a motherfucking pig poker. This damn near illegal to carry. But I carry it anyway in fear of my life and my safety. I use this for psychological purposes. That's go psychologically fly, nigga. He ain't used to seeing no knife that long, no way. This motherfucker here is a police baton. This motherfucker here is pure metal lead. This the same motherfucker that broke Rodney King collarbone, ribs, arm, fractured his skull. I ordered this off East Base. It's a police baton. I got this for a nigga. This is not for a white man. This is not for a Mexican. This is not for a Chinese. I got this for a nigga. This for a nigga. This for a nigga. This for a nigga.
Why only for a nigga, man?
Because when I walk out of my door as a American black man, my number one threat and my greatest threat in America is another nigga killing me. When you look at all the statistics, when you look at all the qualitative and quantitative data and evidence, my greatest threat is another black man. It ain't about where it's who you live amongst. No. This is something different. With what black people do to each other, this is something different. This is
well, I definitely know your numbers are heightened. Whatever the fucking numbers are, your numbers is heightened because a nigga fucked up my fucking wings and fries tonight.
Hold on, let me finish. So this is a gun. This is like a credit card gun. I want you to give him a credit card number. This here is the same size as a credit card. Same size. So I sneaked this in the club with me, like where we was at today when he was talking to you. I should have shot him in back his head because he identified himself as a gang member. So this here is a gun, and this here is a bullet. Now, shout out to Black Rambo. Black Rambo.
That's my guy, Black Rambo.
Yeah, Black Rambo. He the one of the reason I got this gun right here. He showed this here, and I said, I gotta have this motherfucker. You can get that in the club. So yeah, I sneaked this in the club, and I should have shot that nigga back his goddamn head for fucking with you. And then I got all these phones, and so what I do is I got 5 phones. Once I put all 5 of these phones together and sneak these in the club, they don't know it's a gun in there. So they let me through. They pat my nuts, run their fingers through my ass, pat on my ankles, but I got the gun up here, so they bypass that gun. So then I got this lock. I normally put this in a sock like the prison guy. Yeah, this a bad motherfucker right here. I'm going to throw this at a nigga's ass and just go put some space between me and him so I can run to the car to get the gun.
Where you put the lock at? In your pocket?
Yeah. This here is a motherfucking railroad screw. This what they nailed Jesus' ass to the cross with. Yeah, they nailed Jesus' ass to the cross, this motherfucker right here. I hit a nigga in the eye with this one time. I threw it at him and had a lucky throw and hit him in the goddamn eye. He danced around and jumped around. He thought he was shot. Yeah, he thought I had shot him with a bullet. This motherfucker here hurt. And it's ugly. Boy, if you could just zoom in on that motherfucker, it's ugly. Look at them indentions in that motherfucker.
Where the fuck did you go steal that from the railroad tracks, man?
That's exactly where I got it from. You see this motherfucker? Where else you gonna get this from? Dog. So I got that. And then I got this goddamn gun in the car, that motherfucking Ruger 5.7. Yeah, that motherfucking Ruger 5.7 shoot them 223 bullets. Yeah, it shoot AR bullets, rifle bullets, but it's a goddamn handgun. I got 20 rounds and I keep 2 clips, so I got 40 rounds for a nigga's ass. Now this here is my baby. I love this more than I love anything next to my children. Yeah. This motherfucker here, that's the safety latcher right there. This here is a motherfucking mace gun. OC Jetstream spray. It shoots spray up to 112 miles per hour. Ooh, this here will get rid of 20 niggas. Yeah, this here make the club. This here will clear the club. So yeah, that nigga tonight didn't know he was in danger. He thought we was in danger with his big body and his big old motherfucking be shit. But yeah, he didn't know who he was fucking with. Yeah, these niggas playing. All they know how to do is shoot guns and throw punches. They don't know it's shit like this that exists in the world.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck you carrying a big ass lock and I ain't touching it. I ain't putting my finger
railroad
on
screw.
Shit, bro.
You heard that motherfucker? Look, that motherfucker cracked the crash. A railroad screw. Imagine if nigga throw this at you. You think you coming to fight. You got your motherfucking knuckles throwing up, and this nigga throw this motherfucker at you, and it hit you in the middle of your goddamn head. Now, if it miss, and you know how to fight, he in trouble. But if he don't miss, your ass hurt. This shit hurt. This motherfucker gonna hurt. Look, you see this motherfucker. You looking at it in person.
No, you the fuck out of pocket. Like, you like the black MacGyver, man.
Yeah. Cause I get threats every day.
Because you can't stop fucking disrespecting every goddamn body, bro. I go look at every time I look up somebody and send me some shit like, look at your dog, bro. Like, you fuck with bro, and this nigga always on some bullshit, man. Like, why you just
man?
like?
I had a nigga threaten to fuck me in the ass. He said he gonna fuck me in the ass and make me squeal like a pig. Man, that's why I got all this shit. I don't want to be fucked in the ass. I don't want to squeal like a pig neither. That's why I'm terrified. Yeah, that's why I got all this shit. I'm terrified.
You got niggas think you too sexy, huh?
No, they just want to hurt me. And what hurts gonna hurt more than that? They getting fucked in the ass. Nigga, I'd rather be hit across the head. I'd rather be stabbed. With this shit here that I got than fucked in the ass.
Oh my God.
Shit. Yeah, nigga, please.
Hey, yo. Ain't nobody tell you no shit like that, bro.
Man, I posted on the internet. They took it down. They reported my page. Niggas sent it to me in my DM. I put it on Instagram to say, hey, what these niggas sending me? They reported me like I said it to a nigga. I say this was sent to me. Yeah, that I can't go live now on Instagram now. Yeah, I posted that shit. I can't go live. They act like I sent that to a nigga. No, he said he was gonna fuck me. Yeah. And I wanted to show everybody how sick these nigga was.
Hey, yo. So we know, like, we laughing, but like obviously like these niggas really don't like what you're saying.
That's why I bought this motherfucker here. This the same motherfucker that broke Rodney King collarbone. Can you imagine a black man purchasing the item that beat Rodney King with? Nigga, these niggas are saying some horrific and horrible things to me. And I'm saying, bro, what about what the white man done? They act like I'm worse than slavery.
To these guys, man,
am I? What you think?
You a rat? You the bottom of the barrel? You snitching on niggas?
I ain't committed no crime and told on no nigga, but yeah, I'm a neighborhood crime watch kind of guy. That's all I am.
Bro, they feel like you a troll.
I ain't no troll.
But one thing about it, like
I'm a neighborhood crime watch kind of guy.
I honestly respect your message. You say some crazy ass shit, and this is like some shit I'd be like, God damn, Charleston is out of fucking control. Like, we just watched some shit you just said a few minutes ago about PNB Rock, and I'm like, look at this nigga, man.
But listen, homie, I didn't know nothing about that nigga before he died. I ain't know a goddamn thing about this PNB Rock nigga. Why I'm supposed to give a damn about him now that he dead? Nigga, we got a few uncles that done died we don't give a damn about. We didn't go to the funeral. Yeah, we know Unc was a no good rotten motherfucker. We don't give a damn about some people in our family. Why am I supposed to give a damn about PNB Rock?
Speaking of PNB Rock, I see you over here with your new chain, man. Your Nana Boo Boo.
Yeah, I got insurance on mine. I ain't like PNB Rock. I've been trying to find a way to take it off so goddamn fast, where if a nigga try to rob me for it, you hear me? He ain't got to snatch it. Say, if me and you together and a nigga rob us and he just want to rob me, I'm going to say, what about him? No, nigga, Tony, give it. Say, this nigga got, yeah.
What
listen,
the fuck you mean?
Because I don't want nobody to die in the process of the robbery.
Bro, so he robbing you,
say,
you
listen,
gonna
homie,
give me up.
Tony got about 2,000 in his pocket too, my nigga. Tony, give me 2,000 you got. He might kill the dope woman. Man, Tony, give him that 2,000. Say,
Hey,
what
dog.
about you, homie? You got something you want to give too?
Hey, this nigga is crazy, dog. So the nigga robbing you gonna be like, hey, Tony got $2,000 on him, man. You fucked up, dog.
Baby, get that $3,000 out of the pocket that I gave you this morning, baby. Give it to me. I don't want to die. I don't want nobody to die during this robbing. Hey, do anybody got anything y'all want to get this nigga? This nigga robbing us. Well, he robbing me, but I'm gonna make sure he rob us. Yeah.
Hey, yo, you are fucking crazy, bro. Hey,
Yeah,
but like,
man.
in all seriousness, right?
Yeah.
So going into LA, I actually, when PNB was just killed, I was actually in LA, and I had just went there. My girl lives there. I travel there, pretty frequently. But for the last few months, I hadn't even been going there. I've been locked in the gym, and I've been like really not feeling the vibe of LA. But as we traveled to LA, I told my cousin and everybody, like, nah, I'm leaving my jewelry and shit here in Miami. Like, it wasn't even worth it to me, man.
Man,
I
let me just
I don't even want to be in an environment like where it's
say,
so
homie,
hostile.
let me just say this on some real shit, homie. There was a time when LA could do no wrong in the eyes of Southern people. We loved them niggas, homie, and we didn't even know them niggas. We would roll out the red carpet because they were from California. We idolized them niggas. We admired them niggas. We emulated their culture. We imitated their culture. We mimicked their culture. We went against our mothers. We went against our grandmothers for their culture. So to fast forward to today and know that you could lose your life like killing a gnat or a fly in LA as black people, that's heartbreaking. They killed Tupac. LA killed Biggie. They killed Nip. They killed Pop Smoke. They killed this PNB kid. Homie, I got tears in my eyes as I say that. The character to the side, all fuck the Crips and all that to the side, homie. If you can hear it in my voice as I'm saying it, nah, homie, they don't love black people. They make you pay. They extort you. They exploit you, homie. And then blame the white man for our conditions. But they create some sub-conditions that's worse than the white man conditions. Because at least the white man will teach you how to read and pre-K. At least he'll give your mama food stamps. So, nah, homie, I cry. But I cry on the inside. And then on the outside, I reflect something else. The anger, the pain, the resentments. But I don't hate my people. I hate these conditions. I hate the fact that a nigga kill a nigga, homie. And they'll never pay for it. They get free murders in California. So, nah, homie, that shit, that's fucked up. Nigga can come in and kill you in a restaurant. That's fucked up. Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, Garth Brooks. Nah, homie, none of them people they never have to fear what we fear from other white people. So yeah, nah. I say fuck this and I say fuck that, homie, but that's to keep from crying. That's to keep from responding. Yeah.
It's deep because we just live in such careless times. I mean, like,
But nobody dies like us.
yeah. I mean, you made some very valid points when you talk about, you know, a Justin Bieber or Taylor Swift or any of them. I mean, they don't have to think about going out to a lunch or a dinner to get waffles and get killed. Like, like some of this shit is just unbelievable to think that. I mean, even if this is an incident of, hey, we post our location. If I post my location and I'm eating waffles and chicken, I should be able to sit down and do that. Unless I done disrespected or violated somebody
I
or
ain't
something
jumped
like
on a
that.
nigga's sister. I ain't
Yeah,
robbed
like,
nobody, homie. I ain't shot at no black people. I ain't molested nobody. I ain't raped nobody. I ain't drunk drived and killed nobody. I ain't set up nobody to get robbed. I'm just a rapper. I'm just an entertainer. I'm with a young lady. We're enjoying ourselves. Most of us is excited when we go to California, and most of us are excited, homie, when we go places and do certain things. So, is this supposed to be my death sentence?
being black is, you know, a black male, a black successful
But
male.
homie, I'm not being hung from a tree from a Ku Klux Klansman.
They
I'm
don't have
not.
to do it no more.
I'm not being set up to be my Jewish producer or my Jewish record label. They not set me up. I'm just trying to be black, and I'm trying to believe that slavery has an effect on me, but then I get killed by my brother. But I'm supposed to believe slavery is making them do this to me when the people who actually experienced slavery never killed one another. We never experienced slavery. So how can we say, well, slavery had this effect on me when the people who actually went through slavery never killed one another? What's making us kill one another, homie? Because the people who were slaves never killed one another. So if they didn't do it, how can we say, well, slavery done this to us when we were never slaves? We don't know. We ain't never seen a nigga hung from a tree. But we done seen plenty of niggas shot from a nigga. What's making us kill each other with this lack of compassion? What's driving this? What's the force of it?
It's scary, man. To even hear a nigga walk to me and tell me, niggas want to kill this nigga, right?
For what he done said, not what he done done.
For what you done said. Like, to even have a nigga have the audacity to approach
and as
a man
big
and
as
say
this
that.
nigga is, homie, he never looked at me and said to you what he should have said to me. Because I'm the nigga who done said what I done said. Why is he saying it to you and not me? Big as this nigga is. So can you imagine when the white boy get this big nigga? If he a coward in this situation acting tough, can you imagine when that white boy get him and put his real life on the line? Because his life ain't on the line. His life ain't on the line confronting you. Imagine when that white boy get this nigga. I come over there, he don't even tell me what he telling you. At this point, he's supposed to be willing to lose his job, because if we want to press the issue, he'll lose his job if we press the issue. But we ain't gonna do that nigga like that. We'll let that nigga, because we stronger than him, so we'll show compassion for the weak. Yeah, we'll show some compassion for that nigga, homie. Because we already know a nigga with all them tattoos and LA all over his face and neck and body, he can't get no other job if he get his cutthroat there. But that's the nigga that'll take $500 for a nigga to sneak the gun in the club to go kill another nigga. He the nigga, homie. He the weak link in our chain. Because that nigga said I'm a real blood. So his loyalty is not to the safety of black people coming together in harmony, in unity, unifying as black people and enjoying ourselves in an establishment. His loyalty is in the gang, nigga, to bring about division and destruction. Because that's what he stood on.
And it's crazy because, you know, I mentioned to him, I'm like, you approaching me about some shit that another man said. I said, what you hear me say about Nip? Like, I fuck with Nip. I don't agree with it. This
He
nigga
don't know
say.
me and you butt heads over Nip.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't agree with what he say, but like, what's your point though? Like, bro, like that. Like,
He don't know you, my nigga, and we butt heads over Nip. Over Nip and King Von. We butt heads like a motherfucker.
and that's the thing. Like, niggas be thinking that because you don't agree with somebody's opinion that you got to be ready to go die over it. Like, nigga, like that shit, like that crash dummy mentality that niggas have is unbelievable.
Say, my nigga, I had one of my niggas ask one of my other partners, say, man, do you ever tell that nigga Charleston to chill out? One of my partners said, nah, I don't never say nothing. My other one of my partners said, yeah, I do. That's how you can tell who your friends are. Your real friends go tell you to chill out. Say, nigga, you woo, 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 woo. Your real friends are.
Nigga, I laugh at you at this point because I know, like, even if I tell you like my opinion, you gonna do what the fuck you want to do. You're a man. You stand on your principles. You stand on what you believe in, and like when you fuck with somebody, you got to understand, like, yo, this is who he is. This is what he's standing on. Like,
and you know what make it right, homie, because I listen to your opinions. I don't try to justify my position. I listen to hymns and say, man, this is where I stand in mine. I listen. Man, I don't now if I ain't listen, I wouldn't know where he stand. I wouldn't know the fact that, man, he telling me, man, I actually met King Von. So I have to listen, because I ain't never met King Von.
I mean, you know, I think like perspective is really important in life. Like, everybody kind of comes from a different lens. Like, some people haven't been exposed to enough, and like that nigga tonight, you know, I think
Homie,
like
when I see the tattoos on his face, I have compassion for him.
yeah, but I think like, you know, just even hearing his mindset of like wanting to approach somebody on that type of time, like over somebody like that's on a rival gang. I mean, like
A rival gang member,
like,
yeah.
you know, he's like saying I'm a blood and I'm about that life, but he don't like what you said about Nip, and I'm like, Nip is a
Crip.
is a neighborhood crip. Like, y'all don't even like each other. I'm confused. Yeah. And when I hear just like the ideology behind a nigga that's ready to go do that while you on the clock at work, you know,
You feed your family.
how you gonna eat? How you gonna keep your lights on? That shit just like, it's different to me.
And let me say this, man. And it's not to try to make. This is not to backtrack on anything that I've said, because I stand on everything that I've said. If you really listen to what I'm saying, how can you be mad at me? I ain't saying fuck Earmus. I'm saying the character and persona of who Nipsey Hussle was. I'm telling you, man, I went to the funeral trying to figure out why is everybody praising and worshiping Nip. And when I got to the funeral, I heard about a guy named Earmus. How can the fuck you miss what I'm saying? And I'm saying, man, you don't never hear me say fuck Earmus. I'm telling everybody, man, fuck Nip. Nip got Earmus killed. The history books need to write about Earmus, not Nip. Neighborhood Nip is the name of the rap persona. His gang name is Thundercat. The set in the hood known by Thundercat. The rap world is the rap persona of Nipsey Hussle, who is actually another guy. Let's look at this man named Earmus. Let's get past the rap nigga, homie. Beyond the rapper is a man. So if you really hear what I'm saying, you say, man, but what's happening is we are so emotionally responsive and driven as black people, we can't get past our feelings so we can deal with logic. That's why we're so murderous. because we can't get past our impulsive emotions, our feelings, so that we can deal with logic, reasoning, truth, and facts. We just deal with our emotions. That's why we only respond to police shootings, because they evoke our emotions.
And that's one of them things that's real interesting, because I look at how many times we hear Chicago in the news, Labor Day weekend, Philadelphia in the news. It is
30-some
dozens,
shootings?
almost 40, 50 different shootings, and
That's between two cities, almost 100 shootings, 24 dead, 40, 50 shot.
And there's no outrage.
We can't name one person, but we know PMB. I never knew PMB before now, but
beyond that, there's no outrage. When there's no racial tension or something that you can attach to it, where we can say, "Oh, the man is now stepping on our neck," or "Shoot me while I'm reaching for my ID." That goes away. When it's us killing us, that shit is dead quiet. And it's real interesting, because, like, you know, we try to rally behind, like, when George Floyd was murdered or something like that nature, but on a daily basis, we commit murderous crimes against our own people. I had a guy tonight walk up to me talking about killing a man because of his opinion on a rapper from a rival gang.
In an all black environment.
You talk to me about killing a nigga based off a man you never met in your life on a rival gang.
And you and your gang killed niggas. And you and your gang killed niggas over a street or color. You and your gang are more evil and hateful hearted towards your rival enemies, who are other black people. But yet you say, man, I'm a real blood. You don't identify yourself as a real man. You don't identify yourself as my brother, as a black brother. You say, I'm a real blood. I'm not from here. I'm in a whole nother state. And I possibly move here to get my life together. I possibly move here to leave and escape the gang culture. But yet I bring it with me. You can take the hood out of a nigga, but you can't take the hood. You can take him out the hood, but you can't take it out of him.
Mm-hmm. And that you know, you see something like that, and it's a great depiction of, like, why we can't get ahead. People always say, "Hey, why can't we get ahead? Why can't we get ahead?" It's our mentality. We are our own worst enemy.
I teach white people that.
We want to always blame the other race. It's always the man's fault, but there's no self accountability. There's no looking in the mirror and looking at how you responsible for the success or the lack thereof. Motherfucker right now was literally going and want to go kill somebody that looks like them based off the difference of opinion.
If I come, it's just not that, homie. If I'm in the hood and I meet a Hispanic, a white guy, an Asian, and they have the hookup on the weed, and they front me 1,000 pounds of weed, my people go rob me, homie. My people not go help us eat, so we can keep this going, so we can eat, nigga. They go rob me. They go rob me. When I land my new job and I get on the job, it ain't gonna be no nigga who been on the job 10, 15 years or 4, 5 years longer than me that's gonna say, look out, brother. Let me show you what to do. Let me show you how to do it. Let me show you. You see what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no nigga. If I make it in anything before the white man attacks me, before the Mexican man attacks me, it's gonna be my own kind. I once heard an old saying that you cannot send a Negro or a black person to go deliver a message to a bunch of niggas. Nor can you send a nigga to go deliver a message to a bunch of black people or a bunch of Negroes. That's where we are today. We don't know our kind. We think because we're all in the same race that we all are one kind, and we're not. You identify your kind by their actions, not the color of their skin. And that's where we get it fucked up at.
Mm-hmm. That's a big statement, and I couldn't agree more. I say it all the time, man. I mean some of the worst instances I've experienced has been through my own people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, people that look like me that I try to uplift and support are the ones that I typically end up running into some bullshit, man. And I'm most comfortable around my own people, but I'm the most uncomfortable around my own people at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I know the reality is there's one nigga out there that might not like the fact that I'm successful. I got something that they might deem like they want to have, and now, you know, it's a decision that I got to make to be on point and have to pay attention and be on, you know, on alert when I go out to eat or when I go out and enjoy myself around my own people.
Man, when it's so much going on in Dallas, and there's so many people that's catching on to the change in times, right? So when you think about places like the Real Hair Beauty Bar in the Cliff, gentrification, Red Bird Mall, Southwest Center Mall, the new economic development that's coming with that area. Homie, we getting left behind. When you think of economics, when you think of progressiveness, when you think of growth and development, that's not us. We are still talking about slavery. We're still talking about shit that happened 2,000 years ago when we was kings and queens of civilization. We can't prepare our children for 2025 because we still looking in the past. Platforms like this give us hope, homie. You got T.I., you got Dame Dash, you traveling around the country. Not only are you tapping in the new markets, but man, you connecting a underground railroad that Harriet Tubman left off. You getting the brightest minds, some of our best. You getting the best of the best, homie, and you putting them all on the podcast. And so you delivering substance to your audience, to your constituents, and to our culture. So I appreciate you for coming through. But what happened tonight, homie, was a learning experience. I think that nigga learned something too. What he displayed is the shameful acts of a black man. What we're trying to highlight is the spirit of who black men really are. And what we saw tonight, that's not us, homie. You, Larry, that could have got ugly. But because we different kind of black men, homie, it ended how it ended. That nigga ran in shame. He had to leave. He had to disappear. His superiors took pictures with a nigga. You see what I'm saying? That had to happen. You had to see that. For whatever reason, homie. That had to happen. So I ain't mad at the nigga, homie. To see all them tattoos on his face. Yeah, I got compassion for him. I feel sorry for him.
Shit, I don't feel sorry for him. I hope he gets a better and more clear mind about what life looks like. You know, we got so much shit to worry about in our lives, man, to be having confrontation for no reason.
Over opinions, homie. Opinions and ideologies.
Like that to me is like troublesome. I mean, we got so many people that like are so invested based off your opinion that they willing to crash out. Like, I just don't understand like a motherfucker that would take the time out their night at work to really go that far. But I think that's one of them things that, you know, it's good to have and be more conversation about it, because it needs to be a conversation piece. It's an important topic.
Listen to this, homie. I've worked in a warehouse before, and I've seen niggas lose their job over shit like that. But with the white man, with the Mexican man, because they don't know how to control their emotions, back to the impulsiveness, right? That's the youth mind. A man knows I'm at work. This how I eat. If I done took the time to come get hired on this job, nigga, this how I eat. How I'm gonna let this nigga trick me not to eat? Not only that, man to man, I went and said something to the nigga who ain't said nothing about Nip. So now I done put another man in this that possibly could have triggered something. Come on, homie, this how we doing one another. He went to you. He don't know if you a damn fool or not. He don't know how, so he don't know what he could have triggered in you to make this whole thing go bad. My other nigga Larry is a well-known figure in Dallas, Texas. So it done triggered him to get out of character. Man, this ain't no violent, man. It's a prominent business owner, homie. Where when he opened his business and got ready to do a ribbon cutting, the mayor, celebrities is at this man event. This man is in the beginning processes of a revitalization of the Oak Cliff area. Some people will call it gentrification, but others that's looking for progress will say revitalization. Man, this man got a business, a 8,000 square footage beauty supply. So he done triggered this man because this man is a prominent figure. He an outsider with a bunch of tattoos on his face, tattoos on his neck, tattoos on his arm. Homie, you're a multi-millionaire and this man is in your face with this. So let me show you. So I want young people to understand that only the strong can show compassion for the weak. Homie, we can have him fired. We could have called niggas up there to have this nigga hope. Nah, homie, but only the strong can show compassion for the weak. Nigga, we walked away. Our feelings wasn't involved. We thought logically and we reasoned that situation. He was in his feelings. He had to go to the back in shame or whatever he was feeling. But he couldn't stand out there amongst us men. So, that happened for whatever reason, homie. And let me tell it happened so we can talk about it on this podcast tonight. Because we will come freelance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got some scheduled podcasts, while you're in town, but we will go freelance tonight. Yeah,
this one was definitely like an unscripted joint, man. It was like he gave us the content for tonight, man. To be in the middle of dinner and be like, on some super regular night type shit. I'm thinking bro was coming up to say like what's up, like on some fan shit.
And he noticed you, homie. He recognized who you were because he could have said that to Larry, homie. Every nigga, he could have said that. He could have said it to me.
He came to me with his hand out like to shake my hand, and then he was like,
"Dude, y'all from out of town?" So he peeped the play. He know who you were.
He like, yeah, you know who you with. You know niggas want to kill him, right? I'm like, what? Let me stand up, bro. Like, fuck wrong,
so when I come out the bathroom and I see you nigga, two niggas standing up, I gotta process this what I see as nigga. I gotta assess this shit, nigga. As I'm walking up, cause the body language is confusing. You know what I'm saying? So the body language was very confusing,
bro. I had it just caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly was expecting him to say like, I fuck with you or like, some type of like, respect type shit. Cause that's all I ever get. I come around your motherfucking crazy ass. These niggas goddamn, they ready to slide for nip, man. You done pissed these bloods and shit niggas off.
Homie, normally it's nothing but love in person, but I get that every so often.
Last time I seen your motherfucking ass, you had a little Soldier Boy about to yule your ass.
Yeah. Him and the crew. Him and his crew. Yeah, I had just got banned. Everything was crumbling when you saw me. Yeah. My nigga came like the motherfucking me a Navy SEAL rescue team. Come on, go get him. He's over there, rescue him. I'm over here, y'all. Here I am. Come get me.
Hey man, I was like, boy, you came out in a dangerous time to be in Miami. Rolling Loud had everybody that you done dissed all in one spot.
Yeah, and let me just show you how real my nigga is, homie. We riding in the car. I don't know Dirk's voice. But yeah, him and Dirk was on the phone. Yeah, I mean, he literally talking to Dirk while I'm in the car with him. My nigga so real, homie. See, that's what real niggas do, homie. They maintain a neutral position, and because they remain neutral, you have to respect their position, and you have to respect their opinion because their position is neutral. So you're never offended by their opinion. So when he say, man, I don't like what you said this, and you see he talked to Dirk know he talked to you, nobody's tripping because an honorable man remains neutral. An honorable man remains neutral. So yeah, I appreciate you for that, homie. So most people say, man, he's setting you up, watch him. He cool with Dirk.
I told you don't take your black ass to booby trap that night, nigga.
And I ended up going anyway. I went anyway. I was in the club with them niggas. So yeah, I went in there forgetting you told me that. And then that nigga Rainwater said, say, man, Dirk and them upstairs. And I pull out my mate. Yeah, nigga. I really don't drink, so I had been drinking. Yeah, nigga. I got goddamn make sure to get to 12 niggas. Not knowing I was got to get Soldier Boy ass next day. But nah, man, shout out to Lil Dirk, homie. That man at a position, homie. Yeah, what I say may be offensive to those that love King Von. But man, them people have more to deal with. They have family members they trying to take care of. They got homeboys they trying to get out of situations and circumstances. So, yeah, what I may say may make them upset and angry, but man, them people ain't trying to crash out over words on the internet. That's only people.
Shit, me, I thought that shit till the night. Motherfucker came up tonight ready to crash out.
Yeah, you see when his ass to the back, tucked his motherfucking head and tail and went on to the back, nigga, and hope he don't lose his goddamn job. But nah, homie, we ain't gonna press the issue on you, homie. No harm, no foul. Shit, it is what it is.
Yeah, I was like that big Shaq looking
that
motherfucker.
Nigga big
boy,
in the motherfucker too, though, boy.
That was a big.
That nigga big in the motherfucker too, boy.
That motherfucker was 6'9", 6'10", 270 at least.
Shit, 300, I say, nigga.
At
that
least.
nigga, and he was solid.
Yeah,
he wasn't no flabby nigga. Yeah, we was all gonna have to jump on him. That's just to get him off me. Yeah, that we wasn't gonna win, but we was all gonna have to jump on him.
Man, I said, God damn. I said, bro, I done came out of this bitch. I ain't bothered nobody, and I'm about to be in this motherfucking rumbling, man. Ain't this a bitch?
But boy, I don't know. We got plenty motherfucking options. I don't see we got plenty motherfucking options around here, boy. This shit ain't nothing like having options and alternatives and resources.
Hey, man. That was another episode, man. This was the slide and dodge.
Now this is still get your ass up.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about the title of the episode gonna be the slide and dodge. We had a bob and weave out that bitch tonight.
No. This gonna be called
Confronted in Dallas.
Yeah. Big nigga gave him gas. Yeah. Big nigga had him pooting at the table. Yeah. Yeah. Big nigga had him poop. Yeah, that's what yeah, Baby Shaq had them niggas nervous.
Hey, shit.
Yeah.
Baby Shaq saw me stand up.
Every nigga at the table standing up, though. That's all I know. Every nigga at the table standing up. When I came out the bathroom, I saw everybody standing up. I didn't know we were leaving or what.
Hey, Baby Shaq came over there and said, kill. I heard kill. I had to stand up. I said, hold on, my nigga. I said, what'd you say, bro? I had to make sure we motherfucking talking the same language. I said, this bitch said kill,
man.
Nigga.
That nigga was big. That's all we know. That nigga was humongous.
Hey, I said, hey, bro, you started talking like that,
Mama
dog.
do.
Hey, look,
the big dog Marmaduke. Remember that motherfucker?
All I know is motherfucker, you start using words like that, nigga. I'm like, hey, shit, he might get ready to get down. And you saw them
tattoos on his face, too. I immediately saw that L.A. when I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, nigga, you done pissed them niggas off.
Listen, I was sitting up with that dick out hanging, pissing, I hope this nigga don't come through the door. Yeah, I said, I hope this nigga don't come. I ain't gonna say, I'm telling her, I can't nobody help. Say help. I kept looking at the door, peeing.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
They nigga was goddamn sitting there, he steaming mad at your motherfucking ass.
Yeah. That nigga was upset.
Nigga fucking. What he tell your ass? You
I better keep Nip. You better keep Nip name out your mouth. I said, no, I ain't. I told him, no, I ain't. Yeah. He said, no, I ain't trying to hear nothing you talk about. I was saying that so I wouldn't get scared. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. Because if I would have been trying to hear it, it would have scared me. Because he was too big. Yeah, well, I said, I ain't want to hear none of that shit, nigga. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. Yeah, as long as I don't hear it, I ain't tough. But yeah, if a big old nigga like that saying what he's saying to you and you hear it, you gonna get scared. But yeah, if I ain't hearing it, yeah, nigga, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. I kept saying that. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. Yeah, I was tough because I ain't hear it. But if he would have told me and I would have heard what he was said, I would have been scared in the motherfucker. How big is that nigga was? Come on, Tony, y'all, let's go. Larry, get your phone, let's go, nigga.
Hey, dog was like,
big as he was, that mace wouldn't go hurt him. Yeah, that nigga, nigga needed that burr mace for that big old motherfucking nigga.
hey, that nigga was built like John Coffey, man.
Stay homie, that nigga was solid. Yeah, that nigga, that's dead.
That bitch is built like John Coffey.
Yeah, the veins in that nigga arm was intimidating.
This is the only security guard that I had looked at. I was like, yeah, me and that nigga had to have a whole like.
Yeah. Rest of them nigga were normal sized men. Yeah, this nigga here wasn't no normal sized man.
We was gonna have to rumble. Like I'm gonna have to get down. Yeah, get down.
Get to the car and get to the guns. Yeah. Let him grab one of the niggas in the crew and whoop that nigga till we he can whoop that nigga till we get to the gun. Yeah. He'll be distracted whooping one nigga.
Who we gonna throw him to? Cause the only nigga he walked up on was me, nigga.
Well, we let him grab you. I won't get to the gun. Cause we can't let him get me. Yeah, we can't let him get me. It's gonna be over. Nah. Shit, nah, man. By the time y'all come back, no, man. Shit, nah. At least you can buy some time. Yeah. Yeah, let him grab you.
Buy time.
Yeah. You haul off and punch him first. Let me run to the car and get the gun and the mace, and then come back. I left the taser on the charge at the house.
Oh, so you wasn't even prepared. You ain't even had the taser and shit.
Oh, yeah, that taser. Yeah, that taser a whole different element there, too. And I got the prongs, the one that shoot out and stick into your skin like the police.
Oh, yeah, them motherfuckers, they take niggas out.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, appreciate you jumping on tonight, man.
Well, shit, nigga, we gonna do some more tomorrow, right?
Hell yeah.
You ain't no telling what's gonna happen from now until tomorrow.
Hey, look.
And we talking about going back, y'all. They said that motherfucker don't be jumping till about 11 o'clock. If one now, saying we plan on going back.
Hey, man, this nigga is crazy as a motherfucker, boy. Hey, look, one thing about it, you might not like him, but this son bitch is sure entertaining, man. Shout out to Charleston White. Appreciate you joining the show, bro.
All right, man. I appreciate you for having me, man.
Hey, we out.
All right, peace.
Peace. That's a wrap for today's episode of the Get Your Ass Up podcast. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey of learning, growth, and self-improvement. I hope you found value in our discussion and feel inspired to apply the insights we've shared to your own life. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and share it with your friends and family. We're committed to providing you valuable content to our listeners, and your support continues to help the growth, and I want to over-deliver on that promise. I'm your host, Tony the Closer, and I want to remind you to never stop striving for greatness. Keep pushing yourself. Never give up. And remember that we're all in this together. Stay tuned for more empowering episodes continuing our way to success. Until next time, keep moving forward, and remember, get your ass up and make that shit happen.